time with Tutor Ayo, the fantastic tutor. And in today's tutorial, it's going to be a continuation of the course ENT303. And basically, we're going to be talking about marketing and strategic planning. All right. With this being said, let's go straight into it. Okay. Now we have ENT303, and we'll be taking our bearing from the roles the roles of marketing in small business. I think I should reduce the backlight a little bit. Seems like it's a bit too bright and it's reflecting on the board. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. Now, marketing role is that it communicates a consistent, talking about marketing in small scale business. Role of marketing in small scale business. Okay, understand the fact that marketing in small scale business or marketing roles in small scale businesses communicates a consistent message, communicates a consistent message to the ideal, the targeted or the target customer, to the ideal customer. Okay, now discovers the customer's wants and needs, as well as what price they will pay. Marketing helps to find where to find customers that will most likely buy. Okay, now we have it does help to discover the wants and needs. It helps to discover the wants and needs, as well as and price customers are willing to what? To pay. Okay, it helps to discover customer wants and need, as well as the price they will pay. Okay, it also knows, it helps to discover where your targeted or where your target customers, all right, helps to find customers that will most likely buy. All right, very essential. Okay, these are the roles. It also builds the foundation of sales through multiple channels. In short, marketing creates the sales opportunity. All right, creates the sale opportunity. So we have that as that. Now, let's talk about the concept of marketing strategy. What is the concept behind marketing strategy? Concept of marketing strategy. The marketing strategy is the foundation for marketing plan. The marketing strategy is the foundation upon which the marketing strategy is a foundation of marketing plan. Marketing strategy is the foundation of marketing plan. Now, it includes all basic, short-term, long-term activities in the field of marketing. Now, please, like I said this, you must have heard me mention this in our retrospective classes, that this is 300 level. Mind you, it's not the garbage in, garbage out you are used to in your 100 and 200 level. You are at liberty to express, right? You are at liberty to use your discretion. You are at liberty to explain, to juxtapose, to elucidate, to expand, to expatiate, okay? But the thing is, you must not speak, all right, out of context, okay? So all these points I'm giving, just one thing with me is that I will give points so you can understand the recipe of the baking. Okay, if you understand the recipe of the baking, you can bake yourself. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm giving sufficient points so that you can have an idea, get the concept behind the subject matter, and you can define things yourself. If only you get the concept behind the subject matter, then freely expressing yourself, putting things down in the way you deem fit won't be a problem. All right. So in the exam, all right, in your exam, you might not be asked to list. So you might be told to explain, all right, or state the roles of marketing in small scale businesses. So it's now left for you to begin to, all right, list, state, and but usually if it is list, I think you just in bullet point, all right. But if you're asked to state, all right, bullet point and explanation, all right. But if you're asked to list and explain, then you list, then you give detailed explanation, all right. So just get the point, get the concept, then the whole thing will be story, will be bygone. Now the marketing strategy. Now we're talking about the concept, right? You can just be giving like, okay, what do you understand by the term concept of marketing strategy? Then you begin to write. The concept of marketing strategy can be referred, can be regarded, can be seen, can be categorized, can be looked upon as the foundation for marketing planning. As these includes, but I will not write it like this on the board because here I am teaching, all right, tutoring. So it's not left for you to now begin to add it together, mix it together, and get a complete answer for your question. All right. So now you need to understand that this is the foundation upon which marketing plan is built upon. It is marketing strategy, because you cannot have a strategy without a plan. All right. A plan can't work without a strategy, and the strategy can't work without the plan. All right. So marketing plan and strategy are pari passu. So marketing strategy is the foundation of marketing plan. As marketing strategy includes all what? Basics, right? All basic short-term and long-term activities in the field of marketing. activities in the field of marketing. All right. Marketing strategy includes all. You can even start with this. You can say, for example, let's assume you are asked in your exam, what is the concept of marketing strategy? 15 marks. Explain what do you understand by the concept of marketing? 15 marks. Explain the concept of marketing, 25 marks. All right. In detail, elucidate, juxtapose, all right, what you understand using your discretion on the term marketing strategy. You can start with any of these points. You can say marketing strategy includes all basic long-term, short-term activities in the field of marketing. Therefore, it makes it the foundation upon which marketing plan is built. Even if that's only that thing you wrote alone, that's already 5 marks. All right. So now let's continue. Marketing strategy is an organization's strategy that combines all its marketing goals into one comprehensive plan. Another bombshell. Marketing strategy is a all right. Market strategy is an organization strategy that combines all marketing goals. All right. All the marketing goals, all we're talking about the organization, marketing goals in into one comprehensive, understandable, comprehensive, all right, plan. Comprehensive plan. That's another point. All right, like I said, you can begin to that's another point. Now, a good marketing strategy should be drawn from market research. A good marketing strategy should be drawn from market research and focus on the right product mix. When we say product mix now, we're talking about the combination of all the products that a company produces and use in targeting a particular public or a particular customer or group of customers, all right, to achieve the maximum profit potential and sustain the business. Is drawn from what we call market research. Definitely, when a company carries out a market research or a survey, why are they doing this? It's because they want to know how well their product is satisfying or helping to solve problem of their consumers. They want to know how they can be better at what they do in order to beat their competitors, in order to retain that spot on the top, in order to remain number ones and everybody's first choice. So a lot of market research will be conducted by these organizations so they can know how to improve on whatever it is they are doing. So this strategy will really be effective and hit its target if it is drawn out of this market research. Are we together? So market research is drawn from marketing strategy is drawn from market research, all right, and it focuses on the right product mix. product, focuses on the right product mix. All right, the right product mix to achieve maximum profit and to achieve max profit, to achieve maximum profit potential and sustain the business. All right, so we have that as that. Okay, now let's continue. Now let's quickly draw some comparison between marketing management and marketing strategy. Let me erase the board. I can take more points. Now, let's quickly draw some comparison between marketing management versus marketing strategy. Marketing management versus marketing strategy. I think that's let me just adjust. Okay, I think that's better. So the distinctions between strategic and managerial marketing is used to distinguish two phases having different goals based on different concepts. So the two of them has different goals. Marketing management goals are different from marketing strategy goals. Different concept, different goals. Now let's take a look at this. Marketing management concerns the choice of policy. All right. Now, marketing strategy aims at improving, like I said earlier on, keeping the number one position, improving the competitive position of the firm. Aims at improving, keeping the firm in the number one position, improving the competitive position of the firm. Improving the competitive position of the firm. All right. Now, taking account of challenges and opportunities proposed by the competitive environment. Now, managerial marketing is focused on implementation of specific targets. Implementation specific targets. All right, implementation of specific targets. All right, so these are two different things entirely. Okay, now let's look at the term planning. Okay, when we talk about planning, what do we mean? Planning is the management, function of anticipating the future. Simple, straightforward, precise, accurate definition. All right. It is a management. Please look at it from the aspect of not just organizational management. As an individual, do you know that you are the management of yourself? You manage yourself as a person. And you need to have plans. Plans goes beyond the four corners of an organization. As an individual, as a group, as an organization, as an entity, be so whatever you are, you need plans. All right? Directly or indirectly, consciously or consciously, we make plans. The moment you think of, okay, what am I going to eat tomorrow? Okay, I think I have 2 cups of rice. Let me take one today and keep one for tomorrow. That is a plan. Okay, I have 500 naira with me. I think I might be going to keep some for tonight because by 10 p.m. there's something I need to achieve. So I'm going to keep this certain amount aside so I can use it to achieve it. That is the plan. All right. So now we're going to discuss this further because we have long-term plan, we have mid-term plans, and we have short-term plans. But basically, plan is a management function. All right. It is tantamount to management. Why do we plan? It's because we want to manage these limited resources so that we can achieve it with maximum profit. All right. The little we have, we want to keep it so we can use to solve problem for not the moment. All right. Futuristic. Plans are futuristic. If you make plans for the next 5 hours, you are being futuristic because the next 5 hours is something you don't have yet, but you are making plans for it now. Get the concept. Okay. Now we have so let's take a point on that now. Uh, Planning A. Planning is the management function. The management function of anticipating the future. Of anticipating the future. The management plan of anticipating the future and determining the best course of action. Determining the best course of action. Determining the best course, that's the CO, course of action to achieve. All right, to achieve an organization's objective within a circumstance and with available human and material resources. Now let's go at it like this. The management function in organizational settings, the management function of anticipating the future, that's the first point. Determine the best course of action to achieve this future you are planning for. Are we together? So, course of action to achieve an objective, an organization objective within a objective, right? There's a time frame within a given circumstance. That's the time factor with What do you intend to achieve that plan with? All right. You intend to achieve the plan with the available human and material resources available, human and material resources. All right. So if you are thinking of giving a proper definition to of a plan, all this has to be included. All right. It is a futuristic. It is not plan. Is futuristic. Planning is futuristic. All right. And when you are making plans, you also need to consider what is the best course of action. What are the measurements? What are the standards? How do you intend to achieve it? You need to think about that. This is the how. All right. Is it personal plan or your organizational plan? That's the purpose. All right. Within a given circumstance, that's a time effect. All right. And what resources do you want to achieve your plan with? All right. Available human and material resources. This is under organizational view. Okay. So we have that as that. Now, let's put things differently. Planning is an, all right, when it comes to planning, there's a foresight. Okay? When it comes to planning, there is a foresight. Okay? There's something we call foresight, futuristic. You look into the future. And it includes a foresight that includes a corrective insights or insight. Insight is something that has happened in the past. So upon which you make adjustments and correction and take it back to use to make plans for the future. All right. An organized foresight that includes corrective insights and guarantees the realization of an organization's objectives. Guarantees the realization of an organization objectives. All right. So we have that as that. Now, one thing we need to understand that, like I said earlier, there are types of plan. Okay, we have the long range plans. I think I can squeeze that in here. Types. So we have 1, long range plan, 2, mid range plan, 3, short range plan. Like the name, they are quite self-explanatory. The long range plan, all right, as the name implies, are the fundamental plans. All these ones, they are inside number 1. Short range, medium range, you find them in number 1. Because when you make a long range plan now, you now have to break it down. Okay, if I want to save 200,000 in a year, how much will I save in a month? How much will I save in a day? So as to know if I can achieve this in a year. All right. So your long-term plan is broken down into medium and short-term. Right. So now, long-term plan is the foundation. All right. Foundation, fundamental plan to the basic goals and objectives of the organization. There are plans that can be used to determine the nature of product, market, and locations. All right. These are fundamental plans. Long range plan are fundamental plans of the basic goals and objective of an organization. Now, the medium range plans include plans that pay attention to such things as, all right, and this long-term plan is usually a year's plan, all right, a plan that has to do with a year or a little bit less than a year, all right. Mid-range plan is usually like a month, okay, and according to organization standard, it includes plan that pay attention to things such as seasonal variation, sales production, and the likes. Seasonal stuff, according to managerial and organization view. And we have the short-term range plans. They are made to implement goals that emanate from mid-term plans. Right? They implement them here. It has to do with day-to-day activities and transactions. All right. So we have that as that, and there are some basic principles of planning. All right. Some of the principles are: plans should be based upon clarity. All right. It should be clear. It should be clarity. It should be based upon clear. All right. It should be clear. It should take into consideration environmental factors. All right. It should put into consideration environmental factors. Okay. It should put into consideration environmental factors. It should also consider the existing organization. All right. It should be reliable. The plan should be reliable. All right. It must be flexible. It must be precise, be reliable, be flexible, be clear. All right. These are the things you need to consider. All right. So with this, we'll call it a wrap here for today. And in our next class, we'll take it up from planning process. So thank you very much, everyone. I believe you've been able to gain a thing or two into this class. Let's do well to submit our note to the appropriate quarters. And I look forward to seeing you all in subsequent tutorials. To have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.